Welcome ladies and gentlemen to another video created and published by OBIEE. And as you might know, in this series of videos we discuss several topics regarding the new Oracle BI Suite 11G. In this video I will show you a basic overview of the new Scorecarding tool. And this tool is designed to help you plan and monitor your business strategy. At first sight the new tool looks quite overwhelming, but when you take a closer look at it, it's quite straightforward, and although there are numerous options, it's quite good to handle. First of all, I would like to pin out some keywords that will play a fairly big role in the Scorecarding tool. All documents you might build in this Scorecarding tool may somewhat relate to these words, so let's start with them. The first word is KPI, objectives, initiatives and perspectives. I will explain these four before I begin to show you some more about the Scorecarding tool. Let's start with KPI, or Key Performance Indicator. I assume you already know what this does because it was already found in OBIEE 10G. In 11G, every document you build with the Scorecard Builder is based on KPIs because they allow you to display a status of some kind when the threshold is reached or not. This makes it possible to create a goal which is based on one or more KPIs. For example, you create a goal, you take 3 KPIs, and when 2 out of 3 KPIs are okay, the goal is reached. Or not if you think that all 3 KPIs needs to be okay. These goals which you can create are referred to as objectives in the BI suite. These objectives can be the same as those in your business strategy. For example, increase profit by $2 million by the end of this year. And corresponding KPIs, for example, could be like one that measures costs and one that measures revenue, because your profit is dependent on these two. Well, objectives can be supported, and they can be supported by initiatives. And initiatives are actions, projects or tasks that are necessary to complete an objective. For the example I just gave, you could create an initiative like redefine targets for this year. And when your targets are redefined, you can start working on increasing your profit. This initiative can also be measured with one or more KPIs, so you can also manage the initiative and make sure that it's done in time. Well, all of the 3 I mentioned before, the KPIs, the objectives and the initiatives, are grouped in perspectives. Perspective can represent a competency area, such as quality, finance, customers, etc. The example objective I mentioned earlier could be part of the finance perspective, for example. So now I explained you these 4 keywords. I would like to start with going to a quick overview of the new documents types that are found in the Scorecard tool. And I will light out 3 which are most used, and you will probably going to use them too if you start using the Scorecarding tool. First of those is the strategy map, which you can see right here. And in the strategy map you can see several objectives. One is increased sales. Here I got improved financial results. And as you can see, those are related to a KPI. And one of those KPIs which is related to increased sales is average order size. And as you can imagine, when your average order size increases, this will affect your sales results, and they will increase also. So that's why there is an arrow between these ones. And as you can see, average order size is also connected to reduced costs, because if the order size gets bigger, your costs will drop. And once the costs will drop, the financial results will increase. So this is how the strategy map works. As you can see, all objectives and KPIs are grouped by their corresponding perspective, which is right here: financial, customer, internal, process. And if we go down, we can see learning and growth. These 4 perspectives are by default inserted in your scorecard by the Business Intelligence Suite, but if you like, you can change them fitting to your own organization. So that is the strategy map. Let's go to the strategy tree. Strategy tree also shows you your objectives, but then in hierarchy you can see here's the top objective, or your organization, and of course your organization has several objectives like improve financial results, as we saw earlier, enhance customer satisfaction and streamline operations, and we have another one, increase employee effectiveness. So these are the four objectives Eden Inc. has created. All of these objectives have sub-objectives, and when we look at improve financial results, these are increase sales and reduce costs. Every sub-objective has its own KPIs, which is the revenue KPI, average revenue per FTE, and build quantity. As you can see, this one is green and it's going up, which is great, but the average revenue per FTE is decreasing, so that's not good. So Eden Incorporate knows they need to work on this KPI. Once all of these are green, you can see that the increased sales objective will turn green, and once both sub-objectives are also green, this objective is completed. Well, we have three objectives, from which two are critical. Those are the red ones, and two are warnings. They are not really bad, but they're not doing very well either. So, and as you can see, the head objective is not completed yet, so they need to do some work right here. Well, of course, every objective has an owner. Somebody has got to be in charge, and if you like, you can contact him if you press the objective you would like to know who's the owner of. It can also show actions. In this case, it's not going really well, so it shows an action that will present you the financial analysis dashboard, and there you can get more information about why this objective is not complete and is critical right now. You can also do this for the sub-objective, and if you like, you can also add actions for when an objective is doing well. If you like to have more information about a certain KPI, you can click it open or close it if you like, and here you can see what the value is, the target, the variance, percentage of the variance change, etc. And you can also show the graph which is corresponding to it. So the strategy map gives you a complete overview of your organizational strategy. Well, once that's done, I will show you the cause and effect map. In the cause and effect map, you can also see some of our objectives, and the purpose of the cause and effect map is to show you how the different objectives affect each other and in which proportion. So the cause and effect map allows you to better understand implications of future strategic changes, and you can see how they affect your business strategy. Well, now we have seen a quick overview of the new scorecarding tool. In our next video, we will show you how to configure KPIs and how to configure the different documents. I'd really like to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back to see the next one. Goodbye.